Okay, I guess we don't really have time to create our own games, so we'll pick someone in the 2Q range and play a bit and review a bit. Anyone around 2Q interested in helping us? Ripples it is. 2Q on the button. Set players. White is shygost. Okay, Ripples, your move. I'll go this way just to make the game slightly interesting. So far, we're Kiseido in the 1971 Hanembo. Why should I know that? Okay, that's playable. Ooh, nice move. No, not with the L4 pinch. L4 that is incorrect thing. Black's doing good so far. I don't see much avalanche looking to it. Oh, Sharky said that? Then it's probably a joke. Wow, Black's playing great. What's that, Wilf? I can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, second moment. Really? I guess that's reasonable. Dang, Black's playing pretty good, huh? You're coming down as not sente, but it's big. Okay. Overprotected a bit. C10's not small. Because now if he plays R10, that's huge. He can cap me at M10 anytime he wants, making the top large, possibly in sente. No, it's not a small move. It's a wise move. There is a chance it's a little slow, but it's still good. Remember, strong players have this ridiculous habit They see your move and they go, oh, that's terrible. But it's like a 98% move. But they know it's only 98%. They're like, that's terrible. 98%, that's awesome. If you can get in the 80s and 85s consistently, you're doing great. And I put P10 at least in the 90s, if not 95%. And possibly all the way, I don't know. This is Ripples. Do I know him? He sure has my attention. That's good. That's overprotected. P12. No need for that. Except that my center group is a bit weak. I'd like to see Black J. Okay. I'm alive. And the usual moves up there in the upper right don't have a great deal of significance as they usually do. What does have unusual significance, especially considering his last move, is my center group. It's starting to look pretty darn surrounded. So I'm going to simply, he's like getting ready. I'm going to kill a 6 down in front of everybody. Oh, he's going to play up there. No, I'm not. I'm just going to play this way. It feels good. I like this one. Okay, we have less than 5 minutes. Let's do some review. At this point, it's going to be very difficult for Black to do much in the center. Attack White, not much of an attack. Grow the center, not much to grow. You can take some profit in the upper right by pressing my half-alive group. But it's actually going to be even difficult for him to take the points on the bottom left. Okay, so let's take a look. Thank you, Ripples. You did real good. Okay, 2 things to do here. Remove White's Shamari paste, nice and big. But let's apply another adjective or two to it. Uninteresting. Good one, Sharky. I like that one. Very nice. That's going to make me happy for a day or two. Did Ripples wave goodbye? It's uninteresting. It doesn't promote anything. It doesn't use anything. Black has a great position here. How do we say this? In Area 1, Black is clearly more prepared to fight than White is. Area 2, Black is clearly more prepared to fight than White is. Black should choose a fighting Joseki. It's going to be Sente for sure, and he will by all means get a great position on the bottom or the right from it. Taisha is very straightforward here. Black simply will do better in the fight. Don't play this. This is not a fighting. This forces White to live. Basically, Black contacted a weak stone and ended up taking some points in Gote. Whites gained something significant here. I don't want to say 10 points, but I mean, there's a real loss here for Black. Even if White plays this kind of deal, this Joseki, Black gets a lot of, the influence will be good. Fighting, influence, everything's going to be good for the two 4/4s in this case. So a Joseki choice here would be great. I mean, even the pinch, whatever Black does, he's going to be doing good here. Right? Black's doing good everywhere. Okay. Someone mentioned Black 04. This is the time when 04 gets used, but not on this board. On this board, we choose this type and use our 4/4 to attack with. I bought myself a phone message machine, and it won't let me. I'm in the whole book user manual. There's no mention of how to put your own message in there. Very frustrating. I need to buy a new one or something. Okay, so use the wall to attack with. The Taisha is this. You know, this is many variations here. I mean, so many variations, right? So many variations. The Joseki of 1,000 variations. But I choose a pinch that's particularly hard to attack. Very light, hard to attack. He plays a good choice. I was surprised. I'd say most Q players don't know this concept. This Joseki is a good move. Especially considering which one should he choose in this position. I think this one's great. He knew this one. I was very impressed. But go this way first. Just a little bit better. Same thing, just a little bit better. Now, if you play this, I'll ignore. You can't kick quite as good as before. This is good. I'd love to defend, but this move is just too big. Just too big. Well, I would have backed off here. But I don't know which is best. This is a very hard choice. Is White willing to give that stone up? Yeah, it's pretty small for Black, I think. Maybe I can give him the stone, but I thought, no, for this game. Perhaps he's thinking this is just awkward. Maybe he's looking at all this kind of stuff and fixing that. It clearly is weakness, and this supports the group dramatically well. So I might have played this too. So I really like this one. But as someone pointed out, it's not really necessary. That's awfully big. Yeah, probably play away. So I guess I put his move at 90. I love it though. I really like the feeling of the move. I played this out to get the full 5 lines, right? We know the 5 lines, 6 lines gives him stability inside. Since Black is stronger than M8, he can play away. Yeah, with his 04, he's virtually alive. So if Black played around C9, would you answer at C9? Let's put black here? Would I do something at C10? Oh, black will play all the way to use the 5-line rule, and white will probably come in. It's just too small, at least here, and probably all the way to affect the stone. But even without that, this turns awfully big. And then this is just not necessary. Finally, too much. And maybe I shouldn't play this. Maybe I should defend my center now. O16 is good though. I like O16. Okay, good. Well, thanks everybody. As always, I hope we had a good time and hopefully learned something. Also, as usual, this brings us down to 0 in the fund. So if you want us to continue, feel free to donate. And we'll catch you all next week. All right. Good night.